It's 8:41. Are you one serious illness away from bankruptcy, one misstep away from financial ruin? Half of Americans say they don't have enough savings to cover an emergency, and that's why this week is America Saves Week, an initiative dedicated to helping all of us find more ways to save. Very important. Local financial professional Michael Terrio from the Terrio Group is here this morning with 5 ways to start saving. And good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, that's the bottom line for a lot of folks. I bet you hear it all the time. I can't save. I don't make enough money to save, you know. So when you're struggling to make ends meet, savings may be the last thing on your mind. Sure. So how is this program perhaps hoping to change that?
Well, this is a real problem. I mean, 44% of Americans are having a difficult time making those paychecks stretch.
Right.
And they really don't know where to start. America Saves is an initiative to kind of help people start that process, because people want to save, they just don't really know where to start.
Right.
Take the 1% initiative, for example. If we can take 1% of each person's paycheck and set that aside for maybe a reserve account or a retirement plan, it could make a huge difference in people's financial lives.
It sounds simple, but I bet you hear all kinds of excuses,
Lots
right? Why is it so important to save?
Well, it's a safety net. We need money to do what it's designed to do. You know, you have income, you have money that's going to be set aside for liquidity, and so setting aside that 3 to 6 month reserve account is going to be very, very crucial. Otherwise, we have automobile issues, we have car issues, you know, things that take money. And if you don't have money set aside and you have to rob yourself from your income or your retirement, you can start that downward cycle of debt, and no one wants to be there.
It seems like people spend more time planning their 2-week vacation than they do their 20, 30-year retirement.
I believe you could find studies to back that up, yeah.
Right. Well, how can we put more money away in savings?
Well, there's going to be 5 main things that I would talk to people about today. Number 1 is starting that budget. It's very common for people to have no idea what's going in and what's going out. And so we want to start that budget and kind of get an idea of where those things are going. Number 2 would be making sure you're tracking your expenses. If you're having a difficult time with the budget, get into your online banking, look at different softwares out there. In fact, at the Terrio Group, we have a software that'll allow you to kind of see where your money is going, whether it's entertainment or things like that. And then comes into the 3rd one, which would be cutting expenses. And that's where we say
that's the hard one.
All progress begins with the truth, you know,
Right,
and you have to make sure that you're spending what you should be spending it on. And you'd be amazed at what cutting out 1 latte per day could do for your financial future.
Sure.
Once we get past that point, we go into the 4th thing, and we look at taxes. We're at taxes right now, and take that tax refund. On average right now, the average tax refund for American citizens, $2,700. Let's not buy the TV.
It's a nice chunk of change.
It is. Let's take that and start putting that towards your 3 to 6 month reserve account, or maybe putting it towards a retirement account so you can get that jump start.
Boy, that's great. And then number 5, set goals.
Make sure we set goals. If you know, the old cliche is a failure to plan is a plan to fail.
Right.
We want to make sure that we can help people get to that point. Seeing it on paper, seeing it out there in reality is going to make a big difference for your financial success.
Excellent. I hope that our viewers had their ears open this morning.
We're going to try.
That's a lot of good
It's
information.
a good place to start.
All right, Michael Terrio from the Terrio Group, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Appreciate it.
Let's go back over to the anchor desk.